Welcome to Beyond the Harvest. I am Chef Yianni, and today I'm going to show you how to make some traditional Greek cookies. We call them in Greece Melomakarouna. Again, it's traditional Greek cookies, and the Greek name is a kind of long name, is Melomakarouna. And here what we do, first we have I put in this bowl 4 cups of flour, 2 cups of white unbleached flour, and 2 cups of whole wheat. Now the white unbleached flour that I use is chemical free, and here I have 2 cups of white unbleached and 2 cups of whole wheat flour. So I'm gonna do my dry mix first. Then I'm going to add to that 1 teaspoon of nutmeg to give it a nice flavor. I'm going to add some 1 teaspoon of coriander, ground coriander, and then 1 teaspoon of cardamom. Now you can even add 1 teaspoon of cinnamon if you like to. Some people like it, some people don't. I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of baking powder. Then 3 tablespoons of sugar. Now this is evaporated cane juice crystals. They are unbleached and unrefined, and that's the sugar I use. And then I want to add 1 pinch of sea salt, which usually is about 1/4 teaspoon of sea salt. Then what you want to do is you want to just first mix all your dry ingredients. Just mix them, make sure that everything is mixed properly. So this way you won't have the flavor concentrated in just 1 portion of the mix. So you just want to keep mixing it. Once you finish mixing the dry ingredients, then you want to work on the wet ingredients. Now for the wet ingredients, it's very simple. You're putting 2 cups of soy milk. You can use also almond milk if you like. Okay, 2 cups of soy milk. And then you want to add 2 cups of extra virgin olive oil. I use first cold press olive oil. Now you can be a little bit of more creative if you like, and you can even add 1 cup of shredded pineapple to give it an extra flavor. But for now, for today, I'm just going to add the soy milk and the olive oil, and I'm going to beat it until it becomes one with each other. Just mix it really good. Okay, again, you can use, if you don't like the soy milk, you can use the almond milk, you can use rice milk, you can use any type of milk. Or if you don't want to use milk, you can actually substitute for the 2 cups. You can just use 2 cups of orange juice. Try to use orange juice that is not concentrated, and you don't want to have orange juice with pulp. You want to use orange juice that's pulp free. So now that we mix this, what we want to do is we want to put it in our dry mix, and then we want to make our dough. We put it in here, and now what we want to do is we want to just mix it until we make a nice dough. It doesn't have to be too firm, it doesn't have to be too dry. So we want to mix it with a spoon first. Make sure you go around the edges until all the flour has been covered. You see how it's getting there? Now sometimes you might want to, because different flours work a little bit differently, and you don't want to make it too wet or too dry, so you might want to have on the side some extra flour and some extra maybe water. In case you make it too thick, then you can just add some water, or you can just add some flour, depends if it's too thick or too thin. So here we're making our dough. Now what you want to do is you want to get rid of your spoon, and you want, with your hands, you want to make sure that you knead it really well, so everything will be combined together properly, like that. See how nice it looks in the bowl. Once you do this, what you want to do next, you want to get the, you leave it here on the side, let's put it here. Then you want to get the baking dish that's already buttered. Now, I butter my dishes with Earth Balance, which is a non-dairy butter. And then what you want to do is you want to just cut small pieces and just make a little ball like this. And then you flatten it a little bit. You can make it square. You can make square. You can make it round. You can make it long, whichever way you want it. And then you will put on the dish like that. Let's take another one. You do the same thing. You wrap it in a little ball in your hand. That's how I do it. And then you flatten it. And then once you fill up your pan, then what you want to do is you want to bake it at 350 degrees for about 15 to 20 minutes or until they start getting, golden brown. And that's what I'm gonna do is I'm going to put it in the baking dish, I'm gonna stick it in the oven, and then I'm going to come back and I'm gonna show you how it looks like when it's done. Okay, so let me show you now how the cookies look like. Here we go. You see how nice they look, and what I did after we left them in the oven for 350 degrees for about 15 minutes, or you can see how they're a little golden brown. I just took a brush some maple syrup on the top. I brush it like twice while they are still hot, and then I just sprinkle walnuts all over it. And you see how it came out and how nice they look. And this is one of the desserts that you can get that it's guilty-free. Thank you again for watching Beyond the Harvest Health Foods, and remember always that in this kitchen I am the chef.